And here we are. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all keeping well on this wet and windy Friday. I don't know what it is with the weather up here just now. Anyway, hope you're all keeping well. I'll bring in my earworm. I've only got one today. I must have frightened everybody off. So we've got Mark. We've got Mark, the gentleman woodturner, who's
Hello,
going to be
everyone.
keeping an eye on the chat. As per usual, if you have any questions, either put question at the start of your comment or a uppercase Q, so Mark can identify them and pass them on to me. I'll just change camera. I'll put Mark back in the background. Cheers, Mark. I'll change camera and let you see what we're going to be doing. So here we'll have it. Scott did a piece of hawthorn last night that he got from Tommy Dunn. I'm doing a piece of hawthorn today that I got from Scott. So it came in log form. The ends had been waxed. So what I've done, I've just cut it down the middle on the bandsaw. I've got it roughly centered. And we're going to be turning at, I think it's just over 600 RPM we're going to be turning at. Going to be doing a natural edge. I don't know if the bark will stay on or not. It seems quite firm, and the cambium layer underneath the bark seems quite firm as well. So hopefully it will stay on this one. So we'll get on. I'll let Mark start letting us know who's in, and I'll just get ready.
Okie doke. Well, first in looks like it was Jay Wooden Things. And then you had Sit's Repurposing, Robert Robertson, Wood Wizardry by Colin, Barry's in, hello Baz, Tommy Dunn.
Hey, Tommy, Baz, Jay, Colin,
Robert Dolman, Barry Oak, Neil Gould, Jennifer Stroughton.
Hi, Jennifer. Neil.
Terry Bray.
Hi, Terry.
Paula Thompson.
Oh, that's wee sis. Hiya, Paula.
Nick the Flaming Turner. Paul Smith.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Paul.
Paul Lockwood.
Good afternoon, Paul.
Scott the Blue Light Turner. Rob CP. Michael Stratton. And that's it. Paul Lockwood has a question.
Yeah.
Is this going to be fully round? If so, why not cut the ends off?
Because I didn't think of it, Paul.
Honesty is the best policy.
Right, I'll get on and do some turning then. So I'm starting off using my 3/8 Robert Sorby bowl gouge. I'll just start. I'm not going to bother straightening the bottom off. I'm just going to start doing some shape. Be probably cutting a fair amount of air on this one to start off with.
Terry Bray's in.
Hi, Terry.
Dutch Turner's in.
Hi, Dutch.
David McClernand's in.
Smithers, how are you? Oh, in fact, I know what Paul meant now. No, Paul, it's not going to be fully round. I'm going to have the ends of the bowl as close as I can to the length of the piece of wood. It's not going to be fully round, as it's not going to be round as in an ordinary bowl.
Could be like a banana bowl.
Yeah, or a winged bowl, or whatever you want to call them.
Paula says she, yes, she is in fact Wayne's sister, and she taught you everything you know.
Oh, yes, definitely she did. Apart from the drinking, the smoking, the swearing, and the turning. Apart from that.
Yeah. Amy DeAngelis is in. Hello, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Paul has just started doing some scroll work. She's got herself a scroll saw. She's been making some wee toy type things, the Highland Coo and a pony and things like this.
Right.
Well, this wood works very, very similar and actually resembles cherry as well. It works very similar to cherry, this does.
Sandra Leonard's in. She says hello on behalf of Ian, who's in the workshop turning. Hodgepodge is in.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, Hodgepodge.
Rexby's in from Florida.
That's better. I've got my chat up from YouTube. It's a hell of a lot better than the StreamYard chat.
The Dutch turner says, woohoo, my 6 carbide chisels from China just arrived. Guess I'll be turning handles.
Nice one.
50 in, Wayne.
Oh, grand. Have you got a new parting tool yet, though, Dutch?
Rexby has a suggestion.
Yeah.
Maybe put the wood name under your channel to save us beginners from asking all the time. Thank you for doing these. I do learn a lot from you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could do that. I keep on forgetting to put stuff like descriptions and things in, but at least it gets you interacting in the chat.
Yes. Dutch says no parting tool, Wayne.
Oh, dear me. Mind you, seeing that, whenever I put posts on, well, not all the time, but sometimes when I put posts up on Facebook with what I've done and what type of wood it is, chances are I'm going to get somebody commenting and saying, what's it made out of?
14 owls has just turned up. Hello, FKO. Dutch goes on to say that he does finally have a hollower now, though.
Grand.
Icewood Turnings just popped up. Icewood, it's a piece of hawthorn.
Now, I'll just come across so I can get my mortar sorted.
Colin's asking, can you use a putty knife for a parting tool?
No, they're not strong enough. It's not hardened steel.
Michael Stratton's asking, did you order a Chuck step drive from Kronos, Wayne?
I haven't ordered one yet, but as soon as I get some money, I will do. I think I'm going to order a new teal stock one as well.
Baz would like to know, can he turn a bowl only using the number 1 hollower? I'd say yes.
Yeah, because Jim, I think about the only time you're probably going to use a diamond tip or a skew chisel is when you're actually doing the mortise in the bottom of the bowl. Barry?
Rex B asks, which hollower carbide is the most useful? I'm looking at getting the woodpecker's hollowing one, as it does flat and a 45-degree angle.
All right. I can't really help you there. I don't use carbides a hell of a lot.
JP's the one to ask.
Yeah, I tend to use...
and he's in the chat, so...
JP is. Hi, JP.
Feel free to jump in, JP, if you want to, mate. Ian in the shed's in. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Ian. See if I can get the speed up a bit. Oh, that's starting to wobble. Right, that's us just up at about 700.
Scott's about to jump in, apparently.
Oh, right. Oh.
JP's backstage.
How you doing?
How's it going, JP?
How do?
How's everyone?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yourself?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't find any weed killer, so I had to attack it with a blowtorch.
Yeah. Question from Paul Lockwood.
Yeah.
Oops, hold on. Jumped off my screen. Has Wayne given up on that tool to size the mortise, realising it takes so much extra time?
Well, the thing is, Paul, whenever Chris uses it, that's the speed sizer, which is this tool here. Whenever Chris uses it, the bottom of the bowls that he does tend to be flat, straight across the bottom. I tend to dish mine in a little bit before I put the mortise in. So a lot of the time when I'm actually doing the using the speed sizer, either the point on the tailstock doesn't go all the way through to hit the actual center, or when I'm putting a pencil through, it doesn't go all the way through. So it's still a good thing to use. It's just that for me...
Have you seen the way Colwyn Way uses it?
No.
So there's a question... Oh, sorry, go on.
He uses it to set his calipers with.
All right.
So he puts his calipers on the speed sizer and adjusts them to size, and then uses his calipers on the bowl.
So Paul Smith said, question, where can I get a number 1 hollower from? So you got 3 options if you're in the UK. You got Yandles, you got Amazon, but you got to remember if you go on Amazon that it says sold by Easy Wood Tools or filled by Amazon or something along them lines, because there's a lot of fakes out there, or people that have bought the Easy Wood Tools and selling them at ridiculous prices. Or when I hit 10,000, I'll be giving another one away. So, because I've just given one away on my 5,000.
Scott's backstage, Wayne.
Oh.
If you're in the US, they sell them in most places, like Easy Wood Tools store or Woodcraft, that kind of place.
Hi, Scott.
How you doing, Scott?
Sleep's so overrated. I thought I'll get up and come down here. No, I'm good.
How do, Scott?
Paul Smith
mate.
in Kent. Right, so Paul, I've got a group on Facebook called Kent Makers. So I'm going to post that in the chat. All right. So that's basically everyone that makes stuff and lives in Kent. So if we ever do like a mini maker meetup when obviously the COVID ain't going on, you're more than welcome to come along and join us. Normally we meet up at Sittingbourne, Axminster or something like that, or whatever.
Wayne and Valerie.
So there's the group in the chat, and anyone else that lives in Kent as well, feel free to join. If you let me know, on the outskirts, like Barry who lives in France.
How's that bit of Hawthorne turning, Wayne?
Hang on a sec. It's turning very similar to the way cherry turns.
What round?
That's from the same bit as what I turned last night.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So this one originally came from Tommy as well, then?
Yeah. That's what I said.
Oh, right.
Karen Dolman's in the chat.
Tommy sent me a massive box, and there's no way I was going to turn all of it, so I've shared it out with people.
Do I know of a similar group in Newcastle area? I don't, mate, but if you want to set one up and then send me the link, I will add it to. I've got a group on, or there's a page on the website of the podcast of all of the groups. I know there's. Let me go and have a double check. I know there's a Yorkshire one. I think I've still got to add the Essex one yet. I'm not sure if that's on there.
There's a new one that's just started in Sussex. It's called Sussex Handmade. So I'll post a link to that.
If you get them to get in contact with us, and I'll post all their stuff on there. Right, so I've got UK and Ireland maker groups. So let's have a look what ones we've got on here at the moment.
Doug Miller's just joined.
Hey, Doug.
So the UK, we've got Kent makers, Yorkshire makers, Dorset and Hampshire makers, South Wales makers, and the Island makers, and the East Island makers.
Wood Wizardry by Colin said Tommy sent him some too. Some really nice bits.
No, there's not Dutch Turner, but again, if you want to make one, mate, feel free to do so and send me the information. I've got USA and Canada on here as well. So I think the only one I've got on here at the moment is... Oh no, I've got two on here. So the one I've got is the Southern Woodworkers, and I've got one called the Central Ohio Makers Group, and unfortunately nothing for Canada at the moment.
I don't know if there's one for Surrey yet. Colin, whereabouts in Surrey are you?
Obviously, I could easily add Woodturners to that as well, because it's all woodworking related. So, but these are mainly Facebook groups. So, if anyone wants to set up any groups, we can put on the thing. Yeah, we've got France on there. Barry, it's called Kent. Jennifer says South Yorkshire. There is a Yorkshire one on there, Jennifer. Let me go and grab the link to it. I'm not sure how it's doing, if I'm honest. Let me go and have a quick look.
Did you say that Wayne and Val were in the chat? Mark?
Yes. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm just about to send Val her email with the competition bit.
Copy stream. No, not StreamYard. That one there. So here's the Yorkshire one. There's a link to the Yorkshire group. Nick said, "Is there a Midlands maker group?" No, mate. Again, if you want to set one up, feel free to do so and send me the link and all your information.
Now, he said there is a Midlands makers group.
Oh, there is a Midlands makers. Do you want to send me the information, mate, and I'll put it on the podcast website?
Bear with me a minute, guys. I forgot to sort out the braces this morning.
Terry Bray says he got his email, Scott. He's just got to work it out now.
They're not too hard. Hopefully. As I said, it's all a bit of fun, and it's a way of making a little bit of money for the veterans. So
always good that, mate. Always good that.
Right then.
Colin's got his custom URL sorted out.
Nice.
Woo!
Drilly's back.
Yay!
Look after your ears, or should I just mute?
Now let him hear it for a change.
Okay.
My ears are knackered already, so.
They don't come to see the turning, they only come to hear Drilly. Drilly's the real star.
Yeah.
Drilly's got to get a t-shirt.
Wayne's only the supporting talent.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why Wayne hasn't put googly eyes on it yet.
The 80 grid goes done.
Wayne, are you alright if I share a link to how people can enter the competition?
Yeah, you carry on, Scott.
Because we've only had 4 entries at the moment.
Hashtag t-shirt for Drilly.
Amy's give you a super chat, Wayne, with a new hashtag whiskey for Wayne.
Yeah, I can live with that one, and thank you very much.
So for those of you that weren't in my live last night, we've started a fun competition, trying to raise some money for a veteran centre in Southampton. It's an anagram of 25 woods or trees. I've popped the link up there. If you go over to the Blue Light Turner Facebook page, all the details on how to enter there. It's £2 entry, and all of that money is going to the veterans. So if you can send it as a friend or a family, they get the whole £2. PayPal don't take their 28p like they have taken out of a couple. Once the payment hits my PayPal account, I'll then send you an email with the anagrams, and they need to be returned to the Blue Light Turner email address, which is all on the web email, by midnight on the 30th of September. And then there's a choice of prizes. There's either one of my blue crackle platters or an ashed wing bowl that I've done.
Can I make a suggestion that people in the States or abroad check your spam for any emails, because I've been noticing that that's been happening a lot recently.
Yeah, and I will ship the bowl anywhere, States, anywhere in the world.
Right, I'm using lemon oil on this today, mainly because I don't want to get my fingers taken off
Lemony fresh.
Using wax or Yorkshire grit. It does tend to get a bit dangerous on these winged type bowls.
Excuses.
So I've just put
Chicken.
Yeah, chicken. You can't call me chicken after what I was doing on Wednesday night.
That's true.
Now that is soaked straight in to the wood. So over the next few days, that'll get a few more coats on. And now we will flip it back around. I've only sanded it to 240.
Question, Wayne.
Yep.
So I started one of those yesterday. When you sanding with the drill, when you get to the outer edges where you're sanding more air than you are, do you need to relax the pressure on the drill or just hold it where you would normally?
Right, relax the pressure. The other thing you want to do as well is that when you're actually sanding, you have the drill tilted, and what you're trying to do is get the wood to hit right on the center of the pad.
Yep.
Don't have the drill like that, obviously, because the wings are just going to take either the pad or the arbor out. Always have the front of the drill tilted upwards, so the wood is actually hitting on the center of the pad.
Okay, cool. Cheers, mate.
Ellie asked, what wood is it? It's hawthorn, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It's a piece of hawthorn that has come to me from Scott, from Tommy.
It must be a Scott thing, because every time Scott gives people bits of wood, something goes wrong with it.
I'm like a wood middleman.
Yeah.
You're a wood agent.
I've told my wife that I need a three-wheeler. She won't have it.
Right, so it was just held on with a faceplate ring. I was just going to hold it on with my usual, just drilling the mortise in there, but I did do that, and I tried it on the lathe, and it was spinning okay, but I thought, nah, I think that might be a
bit more security.
Yes.
Fair dues.
Ah, Keith's joined. Hi, Keith.
Hello, Keith.
Hello, Keith.
Scott the Scrounger. No, it's just stuff that people give me. I'm not going to turn it all, so let's share it among the community.
Right, Rex has just asked a question there, Scott. I think you'll be able to answer that one.
Where's
down the bottom?
Is there somewhere on which I can find which wood turner is going live on what day? Rex, there will be on the bluelightturner.com. So Chris and Nicola used to do it. Hasn't been updated for a little while. I'm going to be putting a page on my website with everyone's lives on there. and the rough time they go live. I'm also hoping to put a little bit of a bio with a picture of each tanner on there as well, so you can get to know people a little bit more.
You don't want to know me.
Right, so then, here we go.
I'm on weekend nights, which is why I should have been asleep now, but hey-ho, it'll be a Red Bull night tonight. But I'm looking at doing it next week. But the thing to do at the moment is to subscribe to everyone in the chat, hit that bell, and then when they're going to go live, you'll get a notification about half hour before.
Colin asks, he's been given some 8x4 timber. It's light brown red in colour. Should he sand it before he glues it together?
Yes, otherwise you'll get gaps.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be on my website, bluelightturner.com. Hang on. Ignore that. How do I delete that comment? Yeah, it's thebluelightturner.com, not bluelightturner.com.
I'll delete it if you like.
Yeah, if you can delete it, mate. It's just
only 100, Keith.
Don't let me.
Hang on.
Keith's just cut up over 100 hole blanks in you.
Nice one, Keith.
I'm just going to put it out there, Keith. Scott's coming down to me soon.
Yeah, I'll be there too. Just saying.
Yeah, in Dale's car.
Yeah, oh, damn it. Dale's car's going to be packed.
Yeah, it's tools. We ain't going to have time for wood swaps, mate.
It's funny that, because I ain't got no more room for wood.
I was going to say yours is a bit...
Oh, there's nothing in the outhouse anymore.
Paste. Right, there we go. There's the correct link to the website. I say it'll go on there next week at some point. Unless I get some time to play on night shift, then I'll have bits on there. I have a feeling though, this weekend I will be seeing a lot of drunks.
Well, before the new restrictions come in on Monday.
Yeah. Keith's asking, have you turned any yet, JP?
Yes, mate, yeah. Yeah, I've actually got a video, not this week, the week after, coming out of the cedar that you gave us.
You had any luck with my editing yet, JP?
Not yet, mate. I've been too blooming busy.
That's all right.
It won't take me 2 sets to do yours, though, mate. I needed to get a load of videos done before everyone's down, and I'll be sorting out the workshop and sanitizing the house. And...
Yeah. Yeah, Ellie, I'm like that. I don't get why they're waiting to bring in the restriction, but hey ho.
Question, Wayne, from before. If you wanted to return the bottom or sides of a bowl, is there a way to remount that gives you full access to the bottom or sides other than a vacuum chuck?
Yes, you could use a set of coal jaws. You could use a Longworth chuck. You could actually, in fact, Mark and I were just talking about this before we went live. You could stick it back between centres.
Jam chuck.
Jam chuck.
turn a tenon on the inside.
Yeah.
Pressure plates, yeah.
Yeah,
Jam
pressure
chuck.
plate. Even a glue block.
Jam chuck.
Jam chuck.
Yeah.
A donut chuck.
Egg and chip chuck.
What are all these chucks named after food? Fingers is saying that he's just got a 16-inch long one. Very nice.
I've got well, how big are my cool jaws? I made a set of cool jaws to go on the VB. Out of 3/4 ply. I think they're about 20 inches.
3'6".
You have to take your set down to Leeds on the other side of that wood for it. Other side of that 3-foot hole.
Michael Stratton says, are there any women on here that have been scorned and would like to sell their husbands' wood-turning tools cheap? Of the eternal fear of all wood-turners.
Hence why my workshop has got one of those key code, you know, like you have to punch the number code in and not a key or a padlock.
And only selected people have the code.
Yep.
They're all wood-turners.
There's only 2 people I know about that have got the code. I think one of them's Keith, and he's probably forgotten it.
How are we doing?
37 minutes, Wayne.
Grand.
Has anyone sold anything on these wood-turning Facebook pages?
No.
No, mate.
As in what? As in pieces you've made or tools?
Tools. Well, so I've got one of the Rockler extractor bits that go on the back of the lathe that I don't need now.
What are they, mate? You sorry?
It's the
It's the extraction hood.
Yeah, it's the extraction bit that connects to the Rockler. Oh, it's a Rockler bit that connects to your extractor.
Yeah, is that the long narrow one?
Yeah,
oh,
the
I
blue
know
one.
what you're talking about. I bought one of them, and it's actually missing a nut that holds on the actual hood.
I'll see if I can find a link.
The handles sell them.
Taylor's Murphy will sell them.
Turner's Retreat sell them as well.
Yeah.
Rockler sells them.
Yeah, so because I
copied
copied Ale's idea with the big extractor hood underneath Beauty, I don't need the one that was on Beauty. So
Colin says how much, Scott?
Do that via PM.
Yeah, we'll do that via PM. Send me a PM, Colin.
I'm getting there.
So there's a link so you can see what it looks like. They're 50 quid on eBay.
RJB Woodturner uses one in all his videos.
I really like them. But so now I've gone for the big hood underneath like Dale's got. It's not needed on the little one because everything just goes down there.
Phil Bolter asks, is he late? Yes, Phil, you are. Go sit in the corner.
Go on the naughty step. Be right back. Just going to make a phone call.
Okay,
Yeah,
mate.
no bother. I'm not getting a good finish down this side.
Is that still quite wet like the bit I turned last night?
Yeah, that's one of the other reasons that I oiled it as well.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. See if I can get a decent cut down here. It's definitely fighting us.
So Phil was saying it was Billy Connolly's fault, and the Dutch turner says, "Phil, you missed Drilly. Hashtag unforgivable." Yeah, Barry, dust extraction is something that you really need to think about.
Yep.
You know, you don't have to go for one of these big extraction units. Mark, your Cyclone just run off a Hoover to start off with, didn't it?
Yeah. When I first got it, I ran it off my Henry Hoover. Wayne,
Hello.
who was it? Somebody, Robert Robertson suggested using your 3/8 gouge.
I used it and it was even worse, Robbo.
You use a negative rate scraper or fish cutting mode there, it will work.
The Klondike Craftsman's in. Hello, Klondike. Yeah.
Nick saying that his Cyclone runs on a Titan wet and dry vac. I think they're only about 40-50 quid, aren't they, the Titans from Screwfix? They're not that good.
So. I saw somebody the other day on Facebook, they were running their Cyclone off the Dyson.
Dwayne Bigfoot is saying that Axminster are now bringing out a blue pencil filter for their dust extraction range. Nick saying that he got his Hoover off Facebook for 30 quid. Yeah, Marketplace is always somewhere good to have a look.
It was, Phil. It was half a log. And it's a piece of hawthorn.
Oh, Barry's got the vac, he just needs a Cyclone. Let me see if I can find the link. Have you got the link, Mark, for that vacuum valve?
Yes. Hold on.
I'll see if I can find the cyclone.
Well, the company that sells the vacuum valve also sells cyclones.
Ah.
So the link I'm going to put in, if you go to their website, you'll go direct to the vacuum valve. But if you go up and look in the menu, you can go to their cyclones as well. They're actually a really good price. And they have filters included in them. Therewith.
So the vacuum valve we're talking about, if people aren't aware, is something you can add to your cyclone that stops it imploding.
Oh, you add to the drum.
Yeah, you add to the drum.
Right, drilling's going on. I will mute myself once I find my mouse because I dropped it on the floor.
There you go.
And that's the link to the cyclone that I've just got. I think it was like 13 quid off eBay. Not dear. Paul Lockwood's saying, yeah, cyclones are 15 quid on Amazon and eBay. Titan do a dust collector for under 50 quid from Screwfix.
All in, with all the bits, I reckon you could do a basic dust extraction system for under £100. That's everything. That's the hose, the barrel, the cyclone, the hoover, the hood, for about 100 quid.
Bloody mouse isn't working now.
I didn't sabotage Dale's extraction.
Yes, you did. It's universally accepted that it was your fault. So.
All right. Glyn's joined. Good afternoon, Glyn.
Hello, Glyn.
Let's quickly get away from the me and sabotaging.
Good turn, Daily. Blair's in. Hello, Blair.
Hello, Blair.
Colin said he got his set up for 65 quid complete.
Yeah.
Scott, you're going to get shot.
Michael Stratton has got an extractor. So if anyone's interested, PM Michael. God, Nick's got an oil drum on his cyclone. At least you don't have to empty it that often, Nick.
Yeah, you can get those 55-gallon oil drums with a sealed lid for about 30 quid off eBay.
What snacks do you have today? I'm not aiming at the moment because I'm on nights. I'm trying not to eat anything during the day, and then I'll have a meal before I go work. Otherwise, all night shift, I just eat.
No snacky snacks.
No, mate. I'm a bit gutted that the wife's doing spaghetti bolognese today, and I'm going to work. I think it's outrageous.
Tragic.
I know. Might have to be the dirty chicken shop later. you go. Nick only empties it every 6 months, depending on how much he turns. It's a good idea.
But it's a bugger to empty, though, isn't it?
So I've just got that 90-litre dustbin from Wix. I just need to get a bit of ply for the lid. I might do a video on making that one.
That'd be good.
Well, because it's going to be what it's going to be. It'll be a bit of fun as well, won't it?
Yeah.
Once I get a bit more room in the workshop, I might get one of them ones that just puts it straight into a bag.
Yeah, see, that's what I had, but it's just gone bang. So, if anyone's electrical, they can come and collect it and sort it out. Just trips it. Mate, I can't work it out. I've put a new capacitor on it. Every time you turn it on, it just trips the electrics.
Is it still under warranty?
No, mate. It was made in... I think it says it was made in 2001. I paid 40 quid for it off a neighbour about 3 years ago, so it don't owe me anything.
Well, it's 19 years old, so to be honest with you, it's paid its test of time.
Yeah, it's worked well, hasn't it? So Nick's saying dust mask and a mixing bowl, plus a black bag, and he empties it into the brown bin outside after about 7 or 8 runs.
My dust collector works great. It's in the shed.
Keep up, Phil.
I might have a look at that. I've got a cam vac coming, but if I can get that one sorted, then it might do someone a turn. No pun intended.
Horror, horror, horror.
Did you say 19? Not 19 years old.
You're so funny.
Oh,
the one I've got, Scott, the chip extractor I've got, I think I bought in 1990 and it's still going strong.
Yeah.
Totally underpowered, but still going strong.
You just jinxed yourself there, Wayne.
Oh, yeah. I've already jinxed myself, Jamie. I bought a new one.
That, in case anybody was confused, that was 1990, not 1919.
No, that was when it was made.
So Colin's got a question. Has anyone turned purple yew?
Yes.
Purple yew? No.
Yeah, purple. Right. Purple. It's not actually a species. It's
colouring in the wood.
It's European yew, and some bits of yew have got colouring in it. The same as when some oaks have got dark stains in it because of nails and things being in the tree. Yew has naturally has different colours. It goes all the way from very, very pale in the sapwood, and then once you get into the hardwood, it can go from pale yellow through to orange, through to red, through to purple. It's not an actual species.
Martin Saban Smith had a spillage at Hampshire Sheen HQ.
Barry's asking, it's looking good. Will it warp?
No, it shouldn't warp. It's quite chunky. Okay. When I say it was it's a bit wetter than being blown dried, but it's not that bad.
Tommy Dunn's in the chat. Hello, Tommy.
Again.
He's been in from the start, mate.
It's the first time I've seen him comment.
Midnight Joke says Wayne's first slave is a 1 horsepower powered by a pit pony.
No, it was a pole lathe.
The only problem was Wayne only has one leg at the time.
He was hopping.
Yeah.
I've been mad.
He was running it with a pogo stick.
When
There
that
you
after
go.
the Romans took it off or something like Andy said the other night.
Very
There
nice.
you go.
Very nice.
Very
Nice piece
nice.
of hawthorn. I don't know if you can notice, it has got a hole in there, which is perfectly round. Because the first time I was fitting the faceplate ring, one of the screws snapped, so I had to drill around it to get the screw out.
It's
So
a
that's why
religious hole.
that's why that drill hole's there. But there we go. Nice piece of hawthorn. It's actually got some, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got some beautiful rippling in this going across. So yeah, it's quite nice. Bottom's got a bit of character as well. I'll get some photos done this afternoon and stick it up on Facebook and Instagram. Just finished with lemon oil, sanded to 240, finished with lemon oil, and there we go.
Amy says it comes with a free pen holder.
Yeah, nice one.
Put your notepad in it behind the phone. There you go.
You could stick those incense burner sticks in it.
Yeah. You could. Oh, what did Phil say? Oh, nicely done within the hour way. Top job. Cheers, Phil.
Doug Miller says great piece turned in record speed.
Yeah, it would have been a bit quicker, but I was getting a lot of chatter going down the sidewalls on this for some reason. Usually I don't get that, but I did today.
Loads of really nice comments, Wayne.
It might have been that drill hole.
Yeah, it was obviously putting us off. That's what it was, Mark.
Yeah, just bouncing a bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, Mike is saying you occasionally see treadle-powered metal lathes on eBay. The first treadle lathe I saw was when I started nurse training. I trained as a nurse starting in 1990 and qualified in 1993. And in the occupational therapy department, they had a treadle lathe in there, wood-turning lathe, treadle lathe, which they used in the occupational therapy department. Works on a similar principle to a pole lathe.
I think there's a treadle lathe down at the museum. There's quite a few older lathes kicking around that I need to...
Mick Stratton saying the French don't like you after Agincourt.
Wayne, can I mention about tomorrow?
Yeah, carry on.
Right, folks, I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I haven't set the link up yet, so I can't put a link in the chat. But if anyone's around, be about 12:30 tomorrow.
Cool.
If anyone wants to join.
Yeah, Keith saying there's 3 treadle lathes at the museum.
Oh, right. Grand.
Be nice to get one working and use it, wouldn't it? You've just read Phil's comment as well.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Right, guys. And on that note, since Phil has ended the show there, I'll press the bloody button. Thanks again for turning up, everybody. It's much appreciated. I will be back on Paul is saying, I think I might do a live. It would be like comedy hour. Tell you what, if you included the rest of the bloody family, Paul, it would be a comedy hour. Dear God. Getting them lot together. Right, I'm off. I'll see you on Monday. There's lots of stuff going on over the weekend. There's a couple of premieres tonight. I think Ruben's at 7 o'clock. Nick's at 7:30. Stacey's live at 8, and I believe she's going to be turning her first finial tonight. Ed Oliver's on tomorrow morning.
And me.
Oh, sorry. Mark's on about 12:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I don't know if Emma's doing one tomorrow or not, but Nick will be on at 8 o'clock. Sunday lunchtime. I can't remember who's on. If anybody's on Sunday lunchtime.
Yeah, Steve SK.
Oh, Steve SK Crafts is on
And
Sunday
Nikki.
lunchtime. Yeah, along with his lovely wife Nikki. Dale might be or hoping to do a live at some point Sunday afternoon. Sunday evening, we've got the podcast at 9:30. Jamie will have a premiere at 11 o'clock. Caitlin the Cat will be having a premiere around about 11:15. Then we're back to Monday and it's me lunchtime again. So that's it for what's happening over the weekend. Thanks everybody for coming in. Like I say, much appreciated. And I'll speak to you all soon. And if I can get this bloody mouse to work, I'll press the button.
Press the bloody button.
See you all later, guys.
Bye,
Hang
everybody.
on, the mouse isn't working, man.
Oh.
Come on, get across there.
Bye, man.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. It's not working, man.